Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. We are out doing a video test drive on a 2015 Mitsubishi Outlander. Never been on my video test drives before. The way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So, we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. I think this one is it's not going to be a ready-to-go vehicle, so if you're looking for that, you can just move on to the next vehicle in the playlist, because this one's not it. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it yet, but I know there's something. So, here we go. Alright, not horrible looking, it's just like a little SUV. We have another one on the lot, we've got a 16, but this one's the 15. Really no major dents or dings or anything like that. Front tires are probably 35-40%, probably 40% would be my guess. Rear tires are about the same. They're pretty okay. Interior is just black cloth, but no major rips or tears or anything like that. Looks like it's in pretty decent condition. We've got a couple little things like that where just like a panel's missing or something. On the back end here, you've got a little bit of rust on the tailgate, but the tailgate still does open just fine. And you've got that storage space back here. And over here on the side, it looks pretty decent. Looks like you've got a little, probably some little plug or decal or something missing from right there. And then from the front end it looks alright. Looks just a little bit dusty, but alright, let's get this popped open. I think this is a 2.0. Let me It sounds alright. Might be a little bit of a belt noise or something. Auction said that there was a little bit of noise. I don't think that's anything that's concerning. I think that's just the noise of the motor running. Let's see, what is it? 2.0? Let's see. Yeah, 2.0. Okay. Alright. So, now here's what we know. Okay, we've got 205,000, probably let's just call it 206,000 miles on here. Check engine light, seatbelt light will go off when we drive it, but just the check engine light. And that comes to a 2719 pressure control solenoid D, control circuit range performance, and catalyst efficiency below threshold bank 1. So that's a 400 code, which is an exhaust code. So that means that the catalytic converter nearest the firewall is not getting up to temperature, which means that there could be it could be clogged up in the other catalytic converter. The bank 2 is the one up in front, which doesn't make sense, but bank 2 is the one up front, so there could be like a clog up there, which is why it's not getting up to temperature. Bank 1 isn't getting up to temp because it's not, you don't have all the right flow going through there the way it should. There could be other things. I'm not exactly 100% certain, but you're welcome to look up that code. This one, the pressure control solenoid D, we've seen this one on like Toyotas. We've seen a 2719. That's got to do with, it's a transmission code. And so it's got to do with your transmission solenoids, like in your valve body, on On a couple Toyotas, we've replaced the solenoid D, and it's been just fine. On I think we had a similar thing on a Chrysler. And so it might be as simple as replacing the valve body. It might be, but I know they have other things too, as far as it could be lower dirty transmission fluid. It could be, so that one requires a little bit of diagnosis. It could be really simple as far as like low fluid. It could be really difficult as far as a bad transmission. And unfortunately, I really don't know. I actually I just got in this for the first time. So we're gonna do all of the other video stuff, and then we're just gonna go see what it does, because I really don't know. But let's see, we've got that. The radio, I think it works, but it just doesn't. There's no screen here, so you just have to find out which station you're on by, listening for a while, and finding out where you want to be. But the radio does work. We're gonna turn on the air conditioning and see if that works. We do have the 4-wheel drive button. We'll work on that. I don't know if we'll even be able to mess with that, but we'll see. Passenger side window works. Rear passenger side window works. Driver side window, you can see that that's down. And the rear driver side window works. Okay. I think they said 103.1, so that's about where we're... Okay, air conditioning. I'm gonna say that's pretty cold. It's not ice cold, but I'm gonna say it's pretty cold. Okay, so now the fun part. I'm gonna turn this off right now. Okay, so what I felt. This is the here's what the auction said. Check engine light, cat code, suspension noise, motor noise, drives down the road. The cat code I already told you about. The suspension noise I haven't heard yet. Motor noise, I don't really think there's any issue with the motor noise, but whatever, take that as you will. And I said it drives down the road. We'll see. So when I got in it before, fasten my seatbelt. Okay. We'll see. We'll just see what we've got. When I got in it before, it was a cold startup, and it didn't have a whole lot of guts. Like, it kind of acted like a clogged cat, and so that's kind of what I was. Assuming it was a clogged cat, and it's not acting at all like that now. And so I'm wondering if the warm-up has anything to do with it acting better, because it's definitely driving a whole lot better now. It's actually driving pretty decent. Well, now I'm confused and I feel like an idiot. It's just a 2.0, so it won't have a whole lot of get up and go going up a hill like this anyways. But I mean, it is going up this hill, and it's not, it's not pegging out or anything. It just doesn't have a whole lot of get up. It doesn't feel like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It just feels like it's a 2.0. So it's actually driving really well. I don't know what to think about this. I don't hear any suspension noise. The auction said that they heard suspension noise. I'll hit a couple bumps and see if I can identify anything. have not heard anything. Brakes are good and solid, no grinding or vibration. Brakes are really good. I don't hear anything concerning at all. And it's got good pickup on straight roads. Like it'll get up and go. We'll do our turn signals. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. Windshield wiper fluid works. Let's try our cruise. Our cruise works. So we're gonna actually go over here. We're gonna try our 4-wheel drive because I don't know how that works, but we're gonna give it a shot and see.
Link system ready.
There's your phone link system
Available
ready.
options are call, dial, redial, transfer call, phone book, voice training, play,
Yes, I don't want to
exit
hook up my phone.
playlist,
Thank you.
or setup.
Okay, we're gonna turn our 4-wheel drive on. Okay, so it's got
Available
4-wheel drive
options are
auto.
call,
It's got 4-wheel drive
dial,
lock.
redial,
I don't want to
transfer
do that.
call.
Shh. Okay, so I'm in 4-wheel drive lock.
A tornado watch has been issued for your location.
Man, we got all kinds of fun. A tornado watch. Okay. I definitely think we have 4-wheel drive. Let's try this again. Yes, okay. I think we definitely have 4-wheel drive. I'm going to take it out of 4-wheel drive lock, put it back in 2-wheel drive. So that's kind of cool. I didn't even realize this was like one of those cars that had that option. So, all right, turn this windshield wipers off. AC, I don't know if I said anything about that, but I'm going to say that blows nice and cold. And I'm going to call BS on the auction. Like, and for anyone at the auction who might be watching this, so anyone who might talk to the auction, I'm not saying that is a bad thing. The auction is phenomenal. They do a phenomenal job telling us what they know. I don't hear a suspension noise. The motor noise, I think they said just to cover their butts. The cat code, it's on there. And honestly, I don't know what to tell you about the 2719 code and how it felt when I first got in it when it was cold. I honestly don't know what to tell you about that. I think it's just got to be a cold startup thing. So I'm going to put this one on my list of things to redrive tomorrow when it's cold. And I'm going to see if it does the same thing. And I'm going to see if I'm crazy, because I might be. Otherwise, I'm going to put a clean bill of health on this thing. Maybe it just needs time to get the exhaust warmed up. I don't know, because it is driving just fine. And I cleared those check engine lights, and so I'll check those again tomorrow too. And maybe we'll see what comes back. Maybe that transmission code was not even an active code. So I don't know. I know that this video was probably the worst video I've ever done, because it was not at all helpful. But it's the first video, and it is what it is. You get what you pay for, and you don't pay for these videos. So, okay. Anyways, that's all I've got, guys. If you got any questions, my cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks.